I just got one more thing to say. How about them Cowboys?
What's going on, Cowboy Nation and Angry Cowboy fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, here on YouTube, the place where y'all can find my raw and uncut emotions about the Dallas Cowboys 24/7, 365. And as long as I'm alive, y'all know I'm DC for life, baby. And if you're DC for life, won't you go ahead, hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to what we do here, because what we do here is represent the Dallas Cowboys with class and with dignity 24/7, 365. And just because the regular season is about to end doesn't mean we're going to stop there. We're doing it during the off season as well. So won't you come join the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel? Make sure you hit that bell and stay up to date with your boy. Club Shay Shay creator Shannon, Sharpe, and Chad Ocho Cinco were talking about our Dallas Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones, in one of their episodes of Nightcap. It's about a 6-minute clip, so if you want to see the clip in its entirety, I'll put the link to it in the description. But during the 6-minute clip, Unc was bringing up some real interesting points about our owner, Jerry Jones. Points that I and some other Angry Cowboys fans have shared. So I'm going to play you the clip of the conversation between Unc and Ocho, and we're going to come back and unpack my raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, take a listen.
Reported that Cowboys players were told this week that they cannot make the same mistake the Patriots made in 2019 in their regular season finale against a division opponent. The Patriots in 2019, like the Cowboys this week in Week 18, are double-digit betting favorites against a division bottom feeder. More importantly, an ultimatum appeared to be delivered to Mike McCarthy, even though they will secure the number 2 seed. According to a league source, the message: the Cowboys this week, we can't squander the number 2 seed. Damn that seed! Hey. If the opportunity, you're in the playoffs. You can't squander this opportunity. See, what happens, Ocho, is that people get caught up in the seeds. Oh, right. I'm the number 1 seed. I'm the number 2 seed. Right. Man, the team that's playing against you don't give a damn about that.
At all.
They're coming to drop boulders on you.
Seed doesn't matter. But again, here goes Jerry Jones again. Why are you even saying anything, putting that type of pressure on your team? I'm not saying the pressure because
like making it about himself.
It's still football, but why?
You remember I told you, Ocho? You remember I told you, Ocho? There are certain bosses that like to constantly remind you, I have the opportunity. I gave you employment. I can take employment. That's Jerry.
We know, though. We know.
Yeah, we know you, Jerry.
What's
we
the
know
point?
You own the Cowboys. We know you the CEO, you the VP, you wash the jerseys, you mow the grass. We know you control every single aspect of the Cowboys.
Jerry needs to get out the way. Jerry Jones needs to get out the way. I'm not sure who those are closest to him that are advising him. I'm sure there are people that he cares about. I'm sure there are people that care about him. But if you want to see your football team go and get to where it needs to get to, we need you in the background. You don't need to be front and center doing all the talking, adding more pressure and bulletin board material for the team that they're playing that is a division opponent. Even though they're a bottom feeder, those games are very difficult. Yes. Those games are very difficult because you're playing a team that is familiar with you. They know your tendencies. Like, come on, Jerry, you can't do that, man. Come on, baby.
See, that's the whole thing. That's why I didn't work with him and Jimmy.
First of all, Shannon Sharpe said, damn that seed. It's the opportunity. You're in the playoffs. You can't squander this opportunity. He goes on to say people get caught up in the seeding, but the seeding is everything when you're going into the playoffs. Both these guys should know this, being former NFL players, especially with the narrative that the talking heads keep force feeding us with, that the Dallas Cowboys need to have home field advantage because they're not a good road team. Going into the playoffs, the 2nd seed instead of the 5th guarantees you home field advantage for 2 out of the 3 games of the playoffs. It eliminates going on the road into the NFC Championship game. It leaves going to Santa Clara and facing the San Francisco 49ers, the true sub-boss, before you have to face the real boss in the Super Bowl. Winning today in Washington will secure this for our Dallas Cowboys. It will secure that we have home games. Don't let Unc minimize the importance of this, Cowboys Nation. Business has to be taken care of in Washington, D.C. at FedEx Field today. We have to leave that game the number 2 seed. Anyhow, as for Jerry Jones, I feel that the majority of Cowboys Nation will agree with what Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ocho Cinco had to say about Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys' lack of success when it comes to the playoffs. One of the reasons why I started the channel, The Angry Cowboys Fan, and called it as such is because I was angry with Jerry Jones as well. I believe it was around the time when I found out that Jerry Jones and the Cowboys didn't even offer Zeke Elliott an offer because they didn't want to, quote unquote, insult him. We could have continued our run scheme from last year and had more success than we have this year. Now his talents are being wasted in New England. But, I digress. Since being one of these Cowboys fans that try to take a peek behind the curtain, I've seen that Jerry Jones was behind a lot of the misfortunes that the Dallas Cowboys have gone through. Being the owner/GM of the team, being in the media more than the actual coaches of the team, Jimmy Johnson being fired, the bargaining, shopping for free agents, very seldomly making splash trades to better the team, not moving on trade deadlines when the team is in need, using the media as a negotiation tactic against players to force them to take less while degrading their play on the field. Jerry Jones has been a hindrance to the success of the team for over 28 years. Some say it won't get better until he's unable to run the team. I actually had a conversation with an Angry Cowboys fan in the comment section of one of my videos. He was talking about Jerry Jones, and I couldn't object with his assessment. In Weir 2115, and I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but we had a conversation and he said, I have been a Cowboys fan since 1977. I saw them win then and in the 90s. Who cares what all these leeches say? Jerry Jones is the problem. We haven't won anything in 28 years. And once again, another schizophrenic team. Blow out, get blown out. Is this team going to the Super Bowl? Ha! I mean, there is a God, but we would need key injuries in competition, stay healthy, and the refs call a lot of interferences on them. It's going to be one and done again. Cowboys, show me wrong. We commented back and forth, but he continued to give me his raw and uncut when it came to the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. He continued, for an Angry Cowboys fan, you're pretty optimistic. I've been watching Jerry Jones for 34 years, especially after he went behind Bill Parcells' back and got Terrell Owens. He's just trying to draft his way to a Super Bowl, but never pay for big-time players anymore at the free agency deadline to get them over the hump against the top 2 teams in the NFC. Like when they were 13-3 and lost to the Giants, and 2016 versus the Packers. And now he never wants to give up his high picks. Why? Because he knows he will always make money if he puts a good team on the field and makes the playoffs. Then he just hopes for key injuries on opponents and we stay healthy and the refs call the Cowboys' way. He does not want to take shots at the Super Bowl versus being under 500 a few years till things turn around like top teams do. Those teams can't make money with good teams like the Cowboys can. You can take away his money like 2020 when he disappeared on his yacht for months. He will step down if his money drops. People need to stop buying stuff. I've not been there since Bill Parcells. Good luck. We are never going to win a Super Bowl, maybe a championship show if we get lucky, until he dies. Because his ego is too big to fire himself as GM. So I want to give a shout out once again to N Weir 2115. Like I said, I hope I am pronouncing your name correctly, but I want to give you a shout out for your insightful and classy cowboy conversation in the comments section. But do you guys and gals think he has a point? Do you think Shannon, Sharpe, and Chat Ocho Cinco have a point? Y'all let me know in the comments section. But as far as me, I feel all these gentlemen have a point. Jerry needs to fade into the background and allow this team to shine. We see that Jerry has put Jimmy Johnson into the Ring of Honor, hopefully lifting the curse against the Cowboys. Now all he needs to do is allow the coaches to coach and the players to play and handle the front office stuff. Leave the interviews to the players and coaches and just watch your team win. For years, I have felt that Jerry Jones loves the attention. He loves the spotlight. I have thought that Jerry played for the ratings and not for the ring or the Lombardi trophy. As long as we're the number one sports franchise in the world, that's good enough for him. But this season, with comments like this, I feel that he's trying to have the best of both worlds, being invested in your team, but going in front of the cameras to get all of that attention. Shannon said, according to team sources, so this conversation was leaked, and I bet you Jerry Jones is the type to want this conversation to be leaked. The thing is, I feel where he's coming from. I truly do. I feel where Jerry Jones is coming from in this particular message for his team. We have our future playoff road in the palm of our hands, Cowboys Nation. We are not looking for help from any other team. We control our playoff destiny. If we win against the Washington Commanders, we clinch the second seed in the playoffs. We secure home field advantage, 2 possible games, 3 if there's a couple upsets. The second seed of the playoffs could be the easiest path to another Super Bowl instead of going on the road the entire stretch of the playoffs. We can't squander this opportunity. And if the 53 men that are suited up and are going out on that field are on the same page, there will be no pressure applied because we will all have the same goal. All right, Cowboys Nation. Will it be Victory Monday with the second seed? Will Dak Prescott add to his MVP resume, or will the Commanders pull one of the most pointless upsets in franchise history? The Cowboys have a chance to lose the second seed of the playoffs, while the Commanders have a chance to lose the second pick of the draft. What's more important to them? Sticking it to the Cowboys or sticking the landing on a great quarterback in the draft? Let's see how it unfolds at 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen. But if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell so you can stay up to date with the channel whenever I go live or whenever I release a video. There have been a few Angry Cowboys fans, family members who have told me that they ain't getting the notifications. So if you're running into that problem, try unsubscribing to the channel and then subscribing again. Maybe that'll help. I don't have the answers to it, but maybe that'll help. But make sure you subscribe again. Well, ACF family, until the game's over, this has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan. Let's go, Cowboys. We're going to reconvene for a live after the game because y'all know how I do. I let the big guys do their lives, do their post games, and then, I come on after. So if you're down with the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel and you want to go on that live and have this classy cowboy conversation, subscribe to the channel and tune in to your boy. But until that time, this has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan. I'm out.
Thank you.